Welcome back to episode 11. If you guys have been watching the vlog at all, it's Monday. We are hitting log press and we're going to change it up a little bit for a couple reasons. I'll explain one of the reasons a little later on. But today is going to be more of a heavy conditioning. A few weeks prior to prep, we were doing EMOMs with the log, one rep every 15 minutes instead of on the minute every minute. So every 15 seconds, there would be a rep. So basically 2 reps a minute, but paced out. Goal there is that I am going to focus more on the conditioning aspect and fight my lungs and timing rather than just being able to be explosive for 1 rep for 1 minute. The idea there is that, again, for improving conditioning, the weight percentages will still put me at 83% of my comp weight. So we're still going to be in a good working set manner there. But again, for the second reason, I'll explain a little bit later. But yeah, so today we're going to hit some log press. We're going to stick with the Vipers, and then we're going to go on to hitting some shoulders and a few other accessories. And again, some grip finisher one way or another. So yeah, let's get into it.
Trapped in amber, I'm a fading pulse. The ecstasy was false. Our love is an unlit script no one can memorize.
log press is done. I am sopping wet sweat. It's very hot in here. But ended up hitting the 12 minutes every 15 seconds pretty easily. It was a matter of just making sure that my timing was right and my breathing was under control. At the very end there, I did on my 24th rep, last set, I did a press away. I'm holding my camera, but I'm shaking a little bit. But I did a press away. I was trying to get to 30 reps total, but only managed 27, which isn't bad. I mean, 200-pound log, one rep every 15 seconds. It's probably sounding repetitive, but it's brutal, but it's good. I mean, I made it through. Like I said, it was fairly easy from an effort standpoint. Each rep looked pretty identical, felt pretty identical. So I think that's where the focus should be, is where, how did the first rep look versus the last rep? And they were just as fast. So conditioning is, so the weight is right. It's just the conditioning part. So yeah, that's 83% of comp weight. And yeah, feels good. So we're gonna move on to strict press and then go from there. So get this cleaned up, dry off. Let's get it. That's it for episode 11. Log went really, really well, like we talked about earlier. I'm very happy with how that went. I was very, very fatigued going through the rest of the training, but made it through. We're home now. Body weight, I am I dropped. I went. So I started this prep. I was around 247. Between I was floating between 245 and 247, just under 250. And now I'm down to like 237 to 240, something like that. But I've been consistently under 240. I think the heaviest I've weighed in the last week was 239.8. So that's really good. Making progress there, staying on track. I'm not trying to lose ton of weight. I'm trying to make uh, I have to be under 220 for Great Lakes, but if I can be in the 230s, which I'm at, if I can maintain the lower 230s, so if I could probably lose another, let's say 5 pounds or so, um, I could easily do the water cut from there. That's like a couple hours in the sauna, no big deal. Um, but yes, I hope to finish this month out and be closer to 230 by the end of the month. Um, but again, I go back to work next week, so this is my last off week. But I go back to work next week, and we're gonna just training is gonna have to be tightened up as far as duration. So I'm gonna have to try to get through my rest periods pretty quickly, and go from there. But somewhat of a big announcement. Not really a big announcement, but some things coming up in the future that we're gonna talk about. It should be fun. So thanks for watching. Um, see you guys tomorrow.